Well, since you asked so nicely. For justice.
Everyone is already...
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please. Wait, before attending...
What do you...
Promise me that you...
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early.
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been?
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that face.
That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions,
You can tell.
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy. To be honest, your deeds speak.
Candace,
I'm very glad I've said the same. Only when you're safe can the plan. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah,
Yes, she did. But I think my point also... Our plan is not child's play. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue. We all have our jobs to do, after all. Of course. But the advantage of... Just think about that mercenary who lost his...
Well, being
I'm not like the rest of them.
this guy.
That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned you have a good forbidden knowledge, I think. But the acad... Come to think of it, the withering. Ella's...
But, at least, wait a second.
Ah.
But if that's the case,
Wait. Why do you...
you mean it's related?
To make sure we're still on track, I would like
Where are we going?
to an Aramite...
Shine down!
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Right here.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are...
I gave them some technical work to...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your...
Paimon's a little scared.
Anyway, we're not going to use this just... As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with... Traveler, I want you to record something into this. Do you believe we can save less... Good. Now, please...
You want us to record our...
Yes. I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated... Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this?
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything imagine if you've been, after all that time, a slave to orders. And that's why in addition, those who... You could say that...
Things you're interested in or...
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work.
Small project.
We're going to tinker with the...
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. Is a form...
I did.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just...
We agreed to work. Had I known all...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also...
Seems you really do...
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work...
Wait, how...
We can't get through that wall. My plan will...
That also...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how deep...
Of course he does. He also said that I never blindly...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control to make the whole thing more... I'm okay with the deaths of enemies.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life.
I've always treated my ally...
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew.
We can help fight some of the...
Sino, on behalf of my people, we have no fear of casualties. Because we crave the spoils of victory.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do it. Since you and I both recognize...
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our share...
The guard should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret op-
Of course. But who exactly are you planning to arrest and how?
They're a squad of
As many as Ain al-Ahmar.
Then I suggest-
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I try-
Paimon can't believe you're... Aren't you even even if that guard...
We discussed this.
The caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so...
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been...
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's god, no matter how you...
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction...
The Akasha is still in operation. So I... Actually...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that... But, things like...
That's true.
But look at it from a different angle.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but... Haven't you ever...
Because the
Academia... By sorting and analyzing entered data, the However, emotions are... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the apps, decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure... But now, our thoughts and... The Akasha... So...
Makes...
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever...
Paimon...
Next time...
Will do.
Just remember...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will...
Beep! Cons...
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have...
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and...
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or
None at all.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
For spices this time.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
It's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case.
I'm glad to hear They are our only.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are.
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not here to...
Nobody's given me this much time. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades.
Show them. Emerge. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Guwa. Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Ha! Emerge. Right here. Right now. There is no escape. Come on out. Emerge. Illusion shattered. Rain outlines your fate. A sight to behold. Show them right now. Emerge.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the...
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebat. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they they could.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went.
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave.
Once we're done here,
Yeah, you're the reason why.
go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it?
I have a very... If we need help, get ready for the next...
Shine down! Right here. Emerge. Right now. Take cover! Emerge. Right here.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you... In the time it took you to get here...
Sorry. We didn't mean...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like... All joking aside... Our responsibility... Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to him.
Yeah, we
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for forest. If all hate them and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that time. So, we'll find. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bot. You should be honored.
But I'm not that merc.
That's certainly true. But when multiple
How much more?
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can... Looking good? There are many kinds of... Let's go.
Body and mind. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure? Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure? "'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. "'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. 'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon.
Hey there.
This is our friend
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something real.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange...
Yes, actually...
He left?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, But your answer is very important to us. For now, all we—
Sino, I see. Okay.
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar—
Hypatia? Why would he—
And what do you mean by—
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Indeed. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I... Fortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still... It's just as the Academe... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but...
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion
I can barely believe...
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you...
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe...
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but the Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master... If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then if the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't seem...
All right, we've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant.
I must say...
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note...
The Academia? I suppose he's lucky to have lasted...
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, well...
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way.
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was... He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went! How can we start chasing...
We'll do it the mercy. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for her.
Skills seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland. Back then, the doctor spoke in a very...
Look! Quesadilla is tracking...
Shh! Don't. The port is
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has...
Look! Fatui soldiers! Quesadilla's tracking...
Shh! Don't drop. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he...
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean... there's nobody with him?
And...
they were all here just...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell me that...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's...
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she...
Oh no! Are you saying...
Let's go!
Paradis Di is not a place you
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs.
But you've been in Sumeru for...
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Paradis Di now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, you're based...
Well, you only have your... I may be staying. It is still my duty to protect the people.
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on...
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Rain Cutter! No, my sword! Come on out.
An unfortunate fault. There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
Let me weave you a I'm always watching. Emerge.
Let's move.
Right here. Shine down.
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Show them. A sight to behold. There is no escape! Right now.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is here?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Paradis Di,
and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is... I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed you. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that? Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith, but this also shows... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? It's all right. My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's...
Many people dread the sound of thunder. To me, it sounds fondly familiar.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey,
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can...
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about?
The Academia's...
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up...
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what...
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head...
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Emerge. Right now.
The fun is over.
Emerge. Right here.
Nilu! It's nice to see you again!
Oh, hey there, Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for some shopping too?
That's right. Although there were a few hiccups here and there, and so, the theater wants to host us. Do you two want to come? It'll be it's something rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, Armin.
We've been to a lot of festivals during our year celebration.
Of course.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a No way! Treat others how you want to be, but maybe you could
You can come. You two being there would be the
Is something up?
Yeah. But for now, I tried to visit her, but all I could do was to leave She'll be better soon.
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that
You're way too compared to you. Anyway, all that aside,
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! What do you think, Traveler?
Alright, then let's head. Wait, I completely forgot about this pile of stuff!
Whoa!
Just one box. The rest.
That's way too.
All I know is that whenever I was planning on making a.
So this isn't even all of.
Are you.
Of course!
Oh! Well, if it isn't...
Greetings, Mr.
Of course I do! I've heard... Although...
Please allow me to introduce them. This is Paimon.
No. Paimon is... hold on. She got it completely right. Look, Traveler! She introduced Paimon correctly!
Don't underestimate Nilu. She always remembers every last little detail about everyone. She's also very brave. Just a little while.
Don't think anything. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that reminds me.
Ooh, what a fantastic... Tachin is a mixture of rice and meat that's baked into a cake-like shape. Mr. Jute adds special spices into his. Its aroma is just so wonderfully delicious. If you ever see kids crowding all around Mr. Jute's place, you know he's baking up a storm.
But is it really just for the kids? Don't you often follow them in, too?
I just can't help myself.
We're 2 peas in a pod. Who doesn't enjoy some good food?
Wait here. I'll bring some over.
Whoa, what a dish! It's sweet and sour and full of deliciousness!
matter how many times...
I baked a lot just now, and it's all packaged and ready for you to take back to the theater.
You made so much.
It was nothing. Making one serve. Don't worry about it. Make sure you got everything. Feel free to come back.
I'm starting to understand how you got so many things.
Nilu, good time. If you took any longer, the
Jude said that some...
Oh,
Trying to pull anything out of it?
So they really do eat anything, huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. You know, Sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because the textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from... So even if a Sumpter beast got snacky...
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident. I wouldn't dare...
True, it does...
Ho ho! Have I...
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think?
No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was...
I wouldn't go that far. Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily... After a while, I began to feel... Anyway, since then, I've come to realize two things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from... They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards. Nilu, why don't you take them?
Huh? No.
Just think of it, it costs me more.
Even so...
Nah, these goods... Just take them. If you really feel that bad... Oh, yeah, you...
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take...
There's still one more store. Are you alright, Hold?
About time, Nilu.
Please, I was
Wouldn't spoiling yourself?
Yeah.
Weren't they at the
Yeah, and they're coming...
Oh, the more folks...
Oh, yes.
We even prepared a small gift. I really think we should wear some of these to give...
Wow.
Farhad did most of the work.
That is pretty...
Hey, what?
I know, Oh, right. Why don't you also...
It fits perfectly.
They're so pretty! Is there one...
Unfortunately, we already gave out all the
Fascinating. Huh. That sounds kind of weird, but Paimon will let it slide.
Oh, I'm a porter.
That'd be great! Please and thank you. But we have a...
Thanks for the help, Mr. Farhad. Otherwise, I'm...
Shut it. Fine. It's not like including Hushang's things.
Paimon looks like she doesn't want strength and balance are...
No, let Paimon. Paimon will help carry things. The Traveler's right. Paimon!
okay, Paimon?
Paimon's good to keep going! But Paimon now understands when people say there's no...
Oh, that sure was a lot of stuff. Oh, looking forward to the event later.
Thank you, Mr. Farhad.
Thank you, Sumter Man.
All right, I'll leave you all to it.
See ya. Good thing we had Mr. Farhad with us. Of course, we're all like neighbors. So we're always helping each other with this many Later on, when you order the wrong item or make too much of something, sometimes the best way to maximize the value of those goods is to... That's why there's no need to stress over the freebies. All of us repay others by helping them when they need it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
This has become our... So really... Alright, feel free to hang out here for a bit. Nope. You two are our guests. So please, just relax and look forward to the celebration.
Wow, the atmosphere here is so nice. Let's take a break and immerse ourselves in... Hey there!
Doesn't look too bright.
Hey!
You, on the other hand, how would you describe the concept of art? Mere curiosity is all. So that's what unremarkable. Is art a product? I, for one, believe it to be the I've been staying here. I prefer to the existence of the theater, of Nilu, and of humanity itself. All of these can be considered as forms of art. It is not some intangible construct beyond the horizon.
How does that have anything to do with us?
Let me ask you this. What do you think is the... I suppose that question was a little too difficult for you. To chance upon art.
Hey there, I saw you two helping Nilu move some stuff. Are you two...
You got it!
My name is... The little ones causing a ruckus are... They always get really Yes, they are. There's good work here, the pay... I'm quite content with...
Do you mean your life wasn't nearly as good before?
It's all right. It's... My husband and material struggles can always be overcome, but ever since then... I haven't been able to spend much of my energy on anything else, but I still consider myself lucky. Mr. Zubair has helped me a lot, and the atmosphere here is tolerant and kind.
Sorry for bringing up...
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Once the event starts, you'll be able to...
Hello.
What? Who are you? You can't just go on the stage as you please. Ah, I see. Sorry for my overreaction. I'm just,
Is that embroidered?
No. Well, yeah, it's just... Sorry. I really do need to focus and start working on it.
What an oddball. Oh well, it's none of our business. Look! Nilu's back! Let's meet up with her! The event's probably about to start!
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary...
I'll go next.
Who is behind?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, so we've successfully...
Good.
Oh, Kainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust...
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went to avoid alerting the quarry. They will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some work?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them,
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize, and not... So you should find someone more...
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually just about...
But you also look...
Welcome, Nilu.
Huh? You mean... You also want to discuss something important... with me?
Yes. Something very important. Nilu.
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and... Oh, right. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Well said.
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all...
Okay.
Yep! Good night, everyone!
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the...
Academia's Niagarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Oh, Hatham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Right now. Emerge.
Hello, you two.
What about you?
Naturally,
You just want to show off how
it's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Many restricted commands and operations.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprint?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. 500 years ago, the Grand...
So,
Don't forget, today is Niagarbaha Day. Arguably the most important day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be all the Darshan when the Grand Sage leaves his office to... Well, yes. If precedents hold...
Everyone should be in...
Let's go. Yes.
Right now. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Please, wait. Are...
That's me.
No. I was just surprised. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests?
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravata.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravata... Look.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. The sages, so...
Hey, shh.
As I expected.
It's nothing.
All right.
What the heck just...
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, They will Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow, so there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
Huh? Right now. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind...
What's
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of an eyewitness at it.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare. The foot traffic here renders this...
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to... Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend. You seem to know quite a bit. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work rather than using...
Trivia?
Then tell me, what do the worthless... Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, you will never understand the gods exist, care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have, the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better—
What a pathetic justification!
As per your judge, not only are they—
I'll hate them.
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. In a—
I'll hate them? So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. As it is near God,
We'll be monitored.
with the Akashas, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is— Are you not familiar? In any case—
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your
Lord Azar.
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well. I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe, for there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future However,
you said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick... What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right!
Apart from that, we still have yet...
What? Why do we want to get...
She's always been the person the sage... Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard...
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once she's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana.
So our job is
the confinement room, I'll work with Ram. However...
Take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? side. Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Surstana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? sounds familiar. You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Nahida!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up? Thank you. Why are you here?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba Day stuff? Yep, so that means our...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to...
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. This isn't the way to the Academia. Better stick to the plan. With all my strength.
Nilou, how's it going? Nervous?
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on...
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that...
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou?
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our Bait People Away with Yalda Candies plan is working beautifully. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I...
You have a point. The stage is cleared.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Huh? Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything's... Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge cap? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too Speaking up, it's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha. With the Doctor's technological support,
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also... It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to...
The Akasha will turn
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards in the Academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for...